In Queensland's northwest, a shortage of dialysis chairs in Mount Isa is forcing residents to travel hundreds of kilometres for healthcare. The travel is creating painful decisions for families and adds to the burden of patients.
Since Dolly and Mr Gaulai moved to Mount Isa in 1980, they've become respected figures in the outback city.
This is where we spread our roots. We chose Mount Isa as home, where we raised all of our children.
But when Mr Gaulai suffered a critical renal failure in 2019, he was forced to seek treatment over 1,000 kilometres away in Cairns.
Make it very hard, you know. So I was want to come back, try to come back. That's why the doctors keep fighting for it.
Dialysis removes waste and excess water from the blood when a patient's kidneys aren't working properly. Mr Gaulai needs to be treated 3 days a week for 6 hours a day. With Mrs Gaulai continuing her work at the local parish, the pair are separated when he's being treated. Local MP Robbie Katter says some patients decide to move permanently.
They move away and they're now counted as a resident of Cairns or Townsville, and they're no longer counted as a resident of, so there's no demand. You've solved the demand problem in Mount Isa by people being displaced.
The problems aren't just here in Mount Isa. In Cloncurry and Doomadgee, chairs have arrived, but they're sitting idle because the hospitals can't find anyone to install them. Mrs Gaulai hopes that one day, patients like her husband can have access to medical treatment closer to home.
More doctors, more nurses, more chairs and more machines. Please, people's livelihood is at stake here.
Julia Andre, ABC News, Mount Isa.